Hi, I'm Craig.
And I'm Mike.
From Neuro-Logic. And every time we pull up to a gig, people see Mike's amp and setup and their eyes pop out of their head. So I thought I'd go ahead and question him on camera for all of you so that we could kind of see what all's going on with the Mad Station here. So start us from probably the most visually appealing part of it, which I would say is the speakers with the big aluminum cones. Where are those from?
Really, I like all the flashing lights best.
Oh.
But yeah, these speakers are JBL E120s from back in the 60s or 70s, whenever they were made. These are the original speaker cones from the factory, never been changed, never been damaged, you know, to the point where they have to be switched out. And they did a nice, clean guitar tone. In combination with the Macintosh power amp, and there's also a Fender preamp in the back of this part here.
And so, the Macintosh through the JBLs, that was kind of like what Jerry played, right?
Yeah, that's kind of a Jerry Garcia thing.
And so, does the Macintosh have tubes?
No, it does not. It's all a solid state piece of equipment. These are not tubes, they are capacitors, just very large ones. Yeah, all solid state, so not really tube, but the
Fender tube preamp going
Fender tube preamp was where I was going, yeah.
Alright, so then basically everything here, where all the actual craziness is happening, is all basically just going into a clean Fender, into a rockin' power amp and speaker setup.
You got it.
So let's go from there. What are we looking at?
Well, this is what we call the rack, where we keep the effects, from all the way from fairly normal everyday effects like echo, all the way up to, you know, more bizarre things like whatever this is. And we do this because we like to be able to get, you know, whatever sound we want, whatever time we want to get it.
A lot of improvisation within the acoustic realm, so to speak. What's with the stuff on the bottom, the tall stuff? Because I kind of get like the guitar effect pedals up here, which, just for the record, I'm looking at a whammy, a phase 90, distortion, an octave, delay, EQ, tremolo, tuner. Can't live without a tuner. And those are all going in the Voodoo Lab, right?
Yeah. That's connected to this board on the floor down here. As you can see, there's a bunch of different labels on it that, you know, when I click the corresponding button, that's number 1 is distortion. Number 4 is the Mutron, or like a auto-wah kind of sound. Kind of popularized by Jerry Garcia in songs like Shakedown Street. You can add the octave to that. Sounds cool by itself. Number 5 is delay, whammy. That can kind of make a chorus kind of effect.
One of the big questions you get a lot at shows is, you have a whammy pedal mounted in your rack. Can you still use the pedal?
Yeah. So like if I'm here on the octave, if I could just get over there.
Have the whole pedal board, quote unquote, inside of here, and then have one foot pedal and an expression pedal to control it via MIDI.
That's the idea.
Okay, so that's all of that. We were kind of touching on the tall stuff earlier, and you were talking about the Mutron, which is the middle one. What are the two on the sides?
Oh, those are Moger Fogers. They're made by a company called Moog. That's really cool. They're kind of more known for making like synthesizer equipment and stuff. And it's part of this number 7 goes to what I call the Spaceboard, is these two and this one down here. Like number 1 is the Moger Foger ring modulator. I got it mixed in there really deep. Number 2 is this cluster flux. There's the fun part. Oh yeah, so that can be used for kind of neat sounds like that. Yeah. You know, something like that. And then this last one, I kind of keep on this little trick thing right here. Like a multi-effects unit from a company called Alesis, and it's a MIDI verb is what it's called.
Yeah.
So that's the Spaceboard, and then the last number on this is that tremolo we were talking about.
Yeah, with the kick disc on it, which is that's kind of for whoever is the co-pilot riding in the sidecar. And I think the last part of this rig, before we move out of the pedal board, so to speak, I had a hand in doing this one, is the noise suppressor. And we make sure that we're running 4-channel noise suppression, right? 4 cable, not 4-channel. It's just cutting it down.
Yeah.
Oh well. But you can have it read the signal directly off the guitar pickups instead of after all the madness, because then it does a lot more accurate job of canceling the noise. So that said, moving up, what's the guitar?
This is a Fender Stratocaster that I got maybe in 2004, maybe 2003, something like that. I've had it for a long time, and I like it a lot.
Did you get it new, or did it come with any of that damage, or is that all?
Yeah, I did get it new. It was brand new when I got it, and everything on there is, yeah, that's all me.
Yeah.
Dropping it, doing dumb stuff, you know, all that good stuff. I've kind of made a couple small upgrades in that I had my friend Dave the Amp Guy run through the electronics and beef it up a little bit inside. You did some stuff inside of it too.
No, right? I didn't do anything to the electronics. You had your bridge stud inserts were pulling out, so I had to drill in.
Oh yeah. It's an old guitar. Yeah. Anywho, I added some clips here to keep that strap locked on, and then it's got locking tuners here, so it takes like 2 seconds to change out the strings.
Which you do very frequently.
Yeah, sometimes right before a gig.
Yeah. So that's an answer to everybody's question when they say, "What is that?" And we hope that provided you with some answers. And any parting words for the family?
Rock on.
We'll probably cut it before that.
Yeah. No, keep that.